There we go. Now we're talking. There we go. Now we're talking. I don't know why. I was trying to stream a second ago. It wasn't working, but it is working now. Okay, get the chat room going. Obviously, this is a Darius Cozmic collection. It's got a bunch of different versions of Darius. You can read about these different versions. There's a lot of ways you can set them up too. If you love these old side-scrolling shooters, there's a lot of gaming fun here, I think. It's on sale right now, that's why I'm playing it. So yeah, they've done some enhancements on some of these. And you can see there's like different versions, like I said. Okay, so there's the old ones, regular Darius. This one it says, in the old version of Darius, when the Silverhawk's missiles are upgraded to either the laser or wave weapons, each boss's life increases. However, in this version, the game has been rebalanced, such that boss fights are easier, even when the Silverhawk has been powered up. A little bit easier version, I guess. Extra version. Extra. A version of Darius with greatly altered enemy health and enemy placement. Enhancements were added to make the game it's even easier, to play, including making the laser even more powerful in the new version. However, the difficulty of stages in the latter half of the game have been rebalanced under the assumption that players will arrive at them with the Silverhawk in an upgraded state. Oh, so the later stuff might be a little more difficult. That's what it sounds like. Darius 2. Or Darius II, if you prefer the literal pronunciation. 2-screen version. Second installment of Darius series, released in 1989. It was initially available as 2-screen cabinet before the 3-screen version was later released, allowing cabinets containing Darius and the Ninja Warriors to be upgraded to it. Okay, so I see. Interesting. New to this entry is the ability to change the orientation of the Silverhawk left or right during boss battles. The ship's offensive capabilities have also been greatly improved, as have those of the bosses, which additionally support new attack patterns as well. What's up, Tommy Oyumiko? The 3-screen was a beast. It is, and it looks kind of weird when you play it in 3-screen mode on that in a second. Sagaya. Sagaya? I don't know how you say it. Evil streams. I did not hit her. Oh, hi, Sai. Hi, Evil. How are you? Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. Just chilling. Eating paste. Y00000. Or yo. Perhaps that's supposed to be yo. I love this series. Why don't you marry it? Take a picture, it'll last longer. Boss health has also been reduced. Some of the boss's routes have been removed from the game entirely. Interesting. Okay, version 2. Version Darius 2 released overseas, upgraded with 2-screen cabinet in order to make gameplay cycles unfold faster in foreign markets. The stages were shortened from the... Oh, you don't want to play this. That's a shortened... It's a short version. Then there's Darius Gaiden. The third entry in the Darius series, appearing in arcades in 1994. Despite that, it was actually the series' first foray into single-screen gameplay. Ooh. One screen to rule them all. Allowing it to be installed in standard cabinets and subsequently be available to play at a wider variety of locations compared to its predecessors. Blah 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 blah. All right, then there's a replay thing where you can replay blah 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 game manual staff credits. Okay. All right. What version should we play? I don't know. We could do like a lottery or like a roulette wheel. I don't know. We could figure out a way to do this. Darius Cozmic is the games that was ported to Saturn. That's right. You're right. And when you're right, you're always right. And you're right. I like that one a lot. Yeah, it's a good one. I like it a lot. It's a cardigan. We can play that one. But that's a single screen Darius. It's alright, we'll play that one. Normal mode or training mode? In normal mode, it's you versus all the enemies. In training mode, it's all the enemies banging one chick. I mean, it's training against yeah, anyway. Normal mode it is. Alright, so I can probably set up the screen here. Let's see, difficulty level. Oh yeah, we're going to want to... I'm going to leave difficulty, because let's see what we can do with the lives here. We need 4 lives, that's it? Ugh. Damn. We got easy mode? We'll do easy mode then. 4 lives is not enough. I don't have the abilities or skills or patience for all that. Pixel perfect, fit to screen. We'll do fit to screen. Ew, smoothing. Ew. Interpolation. Gross. Background. Yeah, we'll leave that on. Who cares? Gadget. Go gadget. You can set all these different things. That's pretty cool. Next time we'll play Truxton. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't really like Truxton that much. It's okay. It's way too overhyped. Let's see. Eating Pace says, I have these games too, but I got them on Switch. Oh, that's a good place to get them, actually, because, you know, Switch. Eating Streams, don't play with Darius too hard. I won't, I promise. I wouldn't want to hurt anyone. Eating Pace, Darius Cozmic is the game that was ported. Oh, I already read that, sorry. Eating Pace, you have to start the original one and then random after that one spanks you since it's savage hard. Yeah, maybe it's a good thing we're not playing that one right now. Born Distracted. What's up, Born Distracted? Born... I don't know. Left for Dead on the frontier. Born Distracted. Seeks his revenge. Sai, were you drinking scotch today? No. I haven't had scotch in quite a while. I do have some beers in the fridge, but I'm not getting them out. At least not yet. Depends on how long I stream. Corn. What is that? A hole? Cornhole? Okay. I see what you did there. I see what's happening. It's very clever. In your face, I don't love Truxton the way other people do. Wait. I don't love Truxton the way other people do too, man. I mean, it's okay. I'm not saying it's bad, you know. I just think people get like super hyped on certain things and we're all supposed to just agree about it. Or it's the opposite. People will just all agree that something sucks, and then if you like it, you know, you're the, oh, what the fuck's wrong with him? He likes that. That's weird. And it's like, I don't understand the whole go along to get along gatekeeper bullshit or whatever that goes on. Just like what you like. Who cares? If other people come on your channel or your stream or you're into your house and walk up to you and in your face and point their finger and hit you in the face and slap you, maybe not all that, but if people want to like tell you that you're wrong for liking something or you're right for hating something, wait a minute. You know what I mean. I'm all over the place on this one. I just think we should be able to like or dislike whatever we want. Who gives a shit? Chat's on fire! Fire! For those about to chat, fire! We salute you. Sai, remember when we got drunk a few days ago? No, I don't. I don't remember. Damn. That's why I don't drink. Yeah, I remember. We're not supposed to talk about that, though, Evil. Trichome 79, Hypercolor, the ultimate hype. Yeah! Hypercolor. It's not just color, it's hypercolor. Eating paste. If I was going to reach for a vertical shooter, there's at least 20 I'm picking before I get to Truxton. It's not bad, but it's nowhere near my personal top. It's okay. It's not terrible. It's just like, for some reason, I don't know, maybe it was because Classic Game Room did that video all those years ago, and everybody wanted to be like Classic Game Room and wanted to be like, yeah, man, that's cool. Nobody wanted to be like, it's all right. I don't know. I thought, honestly, it's funny because when I watched that Classic Game Room video, I thought he was like being kind of tongue-in-cheek, you know, kind of sarcastic. It's funny how I interpret things differently than a lot of other people. Like, for example, what's that guy that everybody loves and worships like he's a god? The nerdy guy, the fake nerd gamer. What's his name? You know who I'm talking about? The guy who pretends like he's a super nerd, but he's not, and he pretends like he hates everything. Oh, everybody on the internet? Oh, sorry. Is it the irate gamer? I don't know who he is. It's not the irate gamer. It's something like that. Wears the white shirt and the glasses. You know. Everybody was like, oh my god. Oh my god. And I'm just like, whatever, dude. He's alright. AVGN. What is it? AVGN. Yes. Angry Video Game Nerd. Thank you. I couldn't remember what the hell. I'm sitting here. What the hell does the guy call himself? Yeah. It's like, okay, so what I was going to say about the Angry Video Game Nerd, the character of the Angry Video Game Nerd, is how, like, everybody would be, like, watching his stuff for years, and they all thought that was, like, for real. Like, they're all like, yeah, agreeing. Like, that was for real. And then they all, like, figured out eventually, oh, that's not really how he is? Oh, I knew that. I was in on the joke the whole time. Like, whatever, dude. Shut up. All right, we're gonna play some Darius. Darius Garden, excuse me, Darius Garden. Gotta say Darius. That's the thing. Darius. I don't know how you're supposed to say Gaiden. There's probably a way to say it. I just don't know. That's proper internet, proper etiquette. You know. Whatever. I'm in a kind of pissy mood, I guess. Sorry. Scaling. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that effect. There's always a bigger fish. The OGs know him as Angry Video Game Nerd. I was there back then. People thought Castlevania 2 was bad for decades. I played Castlevania 2 back in the day. Me and my buddy had a Nintendo Power, and we went through that game. There's no way you could beat that game without, like, a Nintendo Power. I mean, now, sure, with all the bullshit that's everywhere, but back in the day, it was like, good luck. Look at all the sparkly colors. Hypercolor. I mowed 7 your mom last night, Trebek. Well met. I'll take anal bum cover for 1,000. The nerd may have peaked with Bugs Bunny's birthday bash. See, I don't watch the Angry Video Game Nerd. I I seen a few of his videos back in the day, and I was like, yeah, this isn't my bag. I don't enjoy trashing shit. You know, I'm not that guy. I know that a lot of people are. Like, people get, like, mentally addicted to, like, just trashing things and people and whatever, just trashing shit. It's, like, super popular. It's, like, the most popular thing to do. I think people have always been that way, even before the internet. But I've never been that guy. I don't like to just trash shit. If there's something that I don't enjoy, I tend to just not actually seek it out. You know, it's a revolutionary concept. Something weird about me. It makes me super strange. I tend to only gravitate towards the things that I do enjoy, and I don't enjoy making fun of things and trashing things. It's weird, I know. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy, bro. Cyrus is kind of sassy today. I am. I'm snapping my fingers. You just can't. I don't know if you can hear it. It's sassy. It was like our crowning achievement of beating video games. Oh, yeah. Simon's Quest. Absolutely. Badass game. Love that game. The Famicom disc version, if you can get a translated version, there's a really cool version of that maybe it's not the Famicom disc version. Maybe I'm wrong. But there's a translated, improved version that has like the map and everything. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. An album cover. Thank you, Evil. I knew you knew what that was. Tricom says, it's very tongue-in-cheek, trashing side, meant to be funny. It is. That's true. It is. Very good. Very good. But it's funny how people can't understand the concept, and I've learned this the hard way, that people cannot understand the concept of satire or sarcasm. They don't get it. Because like every single time that I have ever said anything sarcastic, it's been like a whole, like a whole to-do. Like, you know, oh my. People grab their pitchforks and I'm like, dude, I'm just joking. Can you just calm down for a second? So, yeah, I don't hate the Angry Video Game Nerd. James Rolfe is his name, I believe. He's doing his thing. He's been doing his thing. He's going to keep doing his thing. He's making his money. A lot of people want a piece of that money. Or a piece of that attention, I guess, is the same thing, basically. Cyrus likes to make fun of grammar. Well, grammar has it coming. Who does grammar think it is, anyway? It needs to be taken down a peg. James Butcher, AVGN's gimmick is using colorful language. The trashing games part exists to facilitate the use of more colorful language. Yeah. Okay. I'll buy that for $1. Tricone, please, Cyrus, don't hurt him. I was kidding. I was in the pool. Credits. Yeah. Let's kick some booty. Just have to figure out what my buttons are. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease. Yeah, turbo. Who does my PS5 think it is with this turbo? What do you think you are? A Turbo Graphics? I'm gonna take down this PS5. Teach it a lesson. This music is really like docile. You ever play a game called Bastille on the TurboGrafx 16? It's a strategy game. The game starts off with like these extremely long cinemas with full voice acting, which was kind of a big deal back then, to the point to where they made like a big deal about it on the actual game box. Anyway, the game starts off with this really dramatic, really cool music. Oh crap! And then like you get all excited. There's all this like stuff happening. You're like, okay, now it's time to play the game, and the game starts up, and it starts playing this smooth jazz that's like super like out of place, you know? You're like, oh, okay, I guess we're listening to jazz music. I got used to it. Actually, you could change that and just listen to like cartridge type music, PSG music. It actually doesn't sound too bad. So I would always just turn off the jazz music because it was just weird. Ooh, I smell fish. Somebody needs to take a shower. Gross. So long, goldfish. Round 1 cleared. Yeah, I got a trophy. Trophy? Where should we go? We're going to B, I guess. Oh, I like the forest. That's cool looking. Only problem is I can't see the forest. For the trees. Another fish out here. It's a strange game. It's totally unrealistic. This would never happen in a real life situation like this. Yeah, mini boss captured. Okay. Awesome. Oh no, I died. God dang it. I'm not supposed to die. That is like some opera singer singing. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Who do you think you are? Final Fantasy VI? Gonna take this game down a peg. Those bullets are hell. Side, does a dogfish bark? Maybe. But its bark is worse than its bite. Woof, woof. Oh, damn it. Is there a way to turn around or not? Probably not. Oh crap. Boom shakalaka. So long, red freak. We've gone to plaid. Ooh, yeah, let's do E. Why not? May I join? I'll behave. I'm on the PS5. I don't know if you can... You'd have to actually chat with me on the PS5, I guess. Oh! Look at these graphics. Yeah, the problem is if you do Discord on the PS5, it doesn't actually capture the Discord for your stream. So you can do Discord on PS5, but it won't be part of the stream. Ah. Once Upon a Time in America. Okay, that's the one. Damn it. No, I don't think I've ever seen that. I've seen Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Once Upon a Time in America. Is that the one that has Robert De Niro and it's If it's the one I'm thinking of, I've seen Once Upon a Time in the West. That was Sergio Leone. Sergio Leone. I don't think I ever saw Once Upon a Time in America, though. No, I never saw that one. Is it really good? Have I missed out? Have I done myself a disservice? Proved that I'm not really a film buff because I haven't seen that one movie? Probably that's what happened. What is happening? What is all this? Oh, crab people, crab people. And he's dancing to the music. It's like that blue chick from that Bruce Willis movie. Dancing to the music, doing the opera song in the background. Ah, you died too easy. Yeah, these drugs are fantastic. Drugs. All right, hang on just a second. Hang on just a second. Silver Wings, the man, the myth, the legend, the ultimate video game wing. Silver Wings. Silver Wings is my favorite of all the wings that I've ever met. Evil says, I saw Fievel Goes West. Well, who hasn't? Who hasn't? I mean, Fievel Goes West, Fievel Goes East, Fievel Goes Up, Down, Left, Right, BA, Start. All great movies. I remember when they ran the commercials for Fievel Goes West back on TV back in the 80s when that was coming out. We would like record TV shows and stuff off of TV. I can remember like they made this Star Wars TV show that was like the Ewoks were fighting against these monsters, and there was this little girl, and they had to protect her, and it had the Wilford Brimley was in it, the oatmeal guy, you know, the diabetes guy, and I would watch that on videotape quite a bit because we recorded it off of TV, and so I would see these commercials for Fievel Goes West and Nestle's morsels. I remember the commercials for Nestle's chocolate chips for the cookies. Weird, but I saw these same commercials over and over. Fievel Goes West was pretty good. It had George C. Scott, I think. He was like the bad guy. Maybe I'm mixing my movies up. Fievel Goes West. He was lost. He was trying to find his way home, or with his family. Not home, but they had come to America. And he was singing, and his sister was singing, and it's been a long time. I think I'm mixing up more than one of these movies. I saw Debbie Does Dallas. Well, sort of the same as Fievel Goes West. Same thing. Same principle. Fifth Element. Thank you, sir. Yes. Fifth Element. Tommy O says, there are no cats in America. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. That was fun. It was a good movie. It wasn't bad. I just don't remember it that much. I'm mixing up stuff. Fifth Element is such a good movie. Yeah, that was good. How many parallels to heavy metal? Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't know. You should meet Goldwings. He's a stand-up guy. Look, I'm not saying anything against a different wing. I'm saying Silver Wings is cool. Now, Goldwings might be cool too, but just because I'm friends with one of them, that doesn't mean I have a problem with the other, okay? There's way too much of that kind of stuff going on the internet, sir. I hear Buffalo Wings great. Yeah, Buffalo Wings good too. Onion wings? I never heard of onion. Was it onion rings? Version of onion rings. Evil Streams, Golden Girls banging Ewoks. Alrighty. Okie dokie. It sounds like a pitch. You need to get that script written, and we'll get it pitched. We'll see if we can make that happen. Eating paste. I need to get 4 more tiers to finish Diablo 4 Battle Pass, but the game is so painfully boring. Maybe you should move on. Maybe if it's that boring, you should play something else. Sai, will you see the Gran Turismo movie? I've heard that it's actually pretty good, so I don't know. Maybe I probably should see it. Silver Rings. No bastard ever won a war by dying for his country. He won it by making the other poor dumb bastards die for his country. Well, that's true. I mean, unless you like if you piloted the plane loaded with explosives into the enemy lair and blew yourself up. I don't know. It's hypothetical. You know, it's never actually happened that I'm aware of. But you know, George C. Scott was in Rescuers Down Under. That's what I. Okay. See, I knew it. When I said it, I was like, I think I'm mixing up 2 movies. Yes, Rescuers Down Under and An American Tale. Those happened in my brain anyway, very close to each other. So for some reason, maybe I saw one and then I watched the other one. I don't remember. But mixing those 2 up. I'll move on the moment this pass is done. I'm done. I got you. Evil Stream. Star Wars comedy special should be canon. Well, it depends on who you ask. Some people would say it is canon. Some people would say anything and everything that ever happened in any way, shape, or form, including the cereal boxes, are all canon. In fact, I saw somebody talking about how the cereal that the guy is eating in that one Star Wars show that they just had. God, I can't even think of the name of it right now. Anyway, there's a scene where this guy's always eating cereal, and they're like, "That's the Star Wars cereal. It's canon." Like, okay, whatever. He was also in Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue as Drug Smoke. Okay, that's interesting. What's up, John? Retro Bros here. One instructed, have no fear, bro is here. I have an hour left of transferring files just in time for me to have gone crazy enough to blow my brains out. Well, you've come to the right place, because I have plenty of brains blown out of my head from it, the Swiss cheese effect. We all remember that. Evil Streams. I want to marry B. Arthur. Make me a clone. Fine. You can have B. Arthur. But I get the grandma. I did not hit her. Oh, hi, Richard Bro. Look at these effects. That's cool. Did you see those effects in the background? Can you see those? I don't know if you can see those. Oh shit. Man, this music sucks. I mean, it's just like making me want to go to sleep. I'm used to shoot 'em ups with the music like kicking ass and taking names and letting God sort them out. TurboGrafx stuff. What the fuck is this? Okay. Alright, come back to that in a minute. Alright, all of the cloning, yes. Cloning. Below me. Born Distracted. What was the name of that movie where they demanded naked pictures of B. Arthur? Oh, shit, I don't know. Airheads? Dude, very specific reference. I haven't seen Airheads since it came out. That's the one with Brendan Fraser and what's his name? Donnie from Big Lebowski. Only thing I remember that, am I thinking of the right movie, right? Like they take the radio station hostage or something? I don't know. It was a long ass time ago. Steve Buscemi? Yeah, Steve Buscemi. I'll see your Darius and raise you an R-Type. Ooh, R-Type's much more enjoyable, I think. Space opera games get opera music. Is that right? Is that what's going on? Okay. Lemmy. Yes, even Kramer is in it. Oh, wow. It tells you, I don't remember. I barely remember that movie. You know what I remember from that movie? There's a scene where Brendan Fraser, they give him like a contract to sign and he wipes his ass with it, literally. That's the only thing I remember about that movie. That and they're like talking, they're like hostage negotiation or something. I don't remember anything else about that movie. Adam Sandler's in that? Oh my God. Yeah, that's right. He was in that. Yes, you're right. You are correct. Track on something, the Lone Rangers. There's 3 of you. You're not exactly lone. They hold everyone up with squirt guns. Yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah, I don't remember that movie, so feel free to discuss it. Oh, all of the giant robot fish things. Uh-oh, this one's the leader. This music's terrible. Music laying around and they just ran out of time. Nobody gives a shit. Look at this guy. Bye-bye, redfish. We barely knew ye. Yeah, let's go to that one. Ow. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, get off me. I do not consent. The hell? Damn it. Oh yeah. Ow. Damn it. Whoever made this game really liked fish. They like the fish. Sir, we heard that Konami's bringing out a game called Salamander. We'll do them one better. What? No, it's not really a salamander. Shut up. Ow. Oh my God, I could see his balls. Yeah, eat it. Round 5 cleared. Is this collection for the PS5 or PS4? I think it's for PS4. Oh, wow. Ooh, look at the pretty landscape. Yeah. And the pretty voice. Damn it! I got a trophy for getting a 1-up. That's funny. Oh, damn, the starfish of death. Oh, and I just died from seeing the starfish of death. Oh boy, look at this guy. Look at this feller. Oh, wow. It's a giant crawdad. Get back down in the mud there, crawdad. Come on now. God dang it. You got a lot of attitude. You got some nerve. I'm gonna take you down a peg. I bet you like things on the internet that I don't like, son of a bitch. Now I'm gonna do the drugs again. Woo! Every time you complete a level, you get high, apparently. Oh, let's do that one. Ooh. Cloud City. Ah, damn it. All right, hang on. I haven't even been paying attention to the chat. Sorry. So far behind. I'm not catching up. I'll just see if I can skim and find a couple of things. Blah 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 blah. What's up, Si? One of my oh, what's up, Nodding? How you doing? Blah blah blah. Let the hate flow through you, yes. Sorry, ignoring the chat. Evil style, yes. Ooh, we're going in a hole. I hope we fit. Ah, too much parallax. My brain turned to Swiss cheese. Damn it. Uh-oh. I accidentally paused it. No, it's alright. Ducky, go down the hole. Hole in one. That's right. I remember that. Now there's your crab legs. You looking for crab legs? We got all the crab legs. What kind of crab legs are you looking for? You like jumbo crab legs? You like a lemon crab leg, garlic butter crab leg? You like the giant one? You like the red one? You like the orange one? You like the crab leg that come up from underneath? We got all them crab legs for you. Oh no! We got the crab arms too. Crab claws. Craws. You want a piece of a crab? We got it. We got it here. We got the crab. All of the crab. All of it. Crab eyeballs. Crab face. Crab stomach. We got it. Only thing we ain't got apparently is no crab testicles. I don't think crabs have testicles. I might be wrong about that. I'm not an expert. I'm not an authority on that. Oh, there's the crab testicles. Look, it made baby crabs. Crab people, crab people. Ha! Take that with you. Far out, man. Far out, bruh. Silver Hawk rushed in huge fortress of headquarters and succeeded to destroy the central power source. The distorted fortress was sunk into a sea of clouds, and I cannot read the rest of that. It was a brilliant ending that I only barely scratched the surface on because I couldn't read it fast enough. Partly metal, partly real. Silver Hawks. Oh yeah. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We did the possible. It would actually have been impossible for me to have not done it, since I have unlimited quarters and therefore could just keep playing it until I beat it. As long as I could hold a button down and remember to hit the button that gave me more lives, I was going to beat this game. But I guess those two things are skills that not everyone has. So I appreciate the congratulations. Thank you. So is it Darius or Darius? How do you say it? Darius or Darius? Or is there a different way you say it? Press 1 in the chat if you say Darius. Press 2 in the chat if you say Darius. Press 3 to find out the latest showtimes for your movie. Sorry. Darius? 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 Ugh. I'm not saying Darius. That's not happening. That sounds incredibly redneck. Hey, Hey, Scooter. Hey, Scooter, you ever play that Darius? You know, that Darius. I was playing it the other day on my Jaguar. You weren't playing no Darius on the Jaguar. It's not even on the Jaguar. You're lying again. I'm telling Mama. Okay. Yay, we saved our replay. No. We did it. Tricom 79. I played through Symphony of the Night on a 1.5-inch screen handheld. It was a new experience. Good God. How did you even... I don't even think I could see the damn screen. I mean, the text alone... I mean, you'd have to just know what the text was. I don't even think... I mean, how high resolution was that 1.5-inch screen? Good God. T.O., I'm going to call you T.O. from now on. Says, my Japanese friend asked me if I knew Gradius. And I was like, what? Oh. Damn it. It keeps taking the chat off for some reason. Oh, Gradius? Is it Gradius? Gradius? There's some crazy way that's probably the right way to say it that I'll never... even know. I'm going to talk about crazy. Try to play one of these in 3-screen mode. Like we'll do this one. Super widescreen. Look at this. Look at this. It's for Japan only. Damn it. Well, I guess we can't play it. Japanese say it like gra. Are you saying like D or die? Gradius or gradius? Gradius. Where's the emphasis? I put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. Look how wide that is. That's what she said. Die like I? Gradius? Nah, that ain't right. Why would they say it like that? Why would that is like what is that? If you're gonna say it like that, then why is it spelled like the way it is, you know? Doesn't make any sense. This world is crazy. Tricom says, and Bimic Nano, I know the game really well, but the sweet tiny game system even has arcade and Neo Geo. Okay. Darcio. How am I, Super Mega? I'm good. I'm fine. I might. I mean, when you do play this with like 3-screen mode, even though it is super like narrow on the screen, it makes it look a lot higher resolution, obviously, because you have 3 full old school screens and length. But it is kind of weird looking because it's so narrow. In a world. Oh, they added like rumble to this game. There we go. Yeah. They have some Darius or whatever the fuck games on the PC Engine also. I should play those. I like the ports because they're for PC Engine because you know, it's a little bit easier for me to play them, I think. I mean, this is cool because it's wide and has all that space, but it's also kind of more difficult because there's more space. I don't know if that makes sense. And the aspect ratio is kind of strange. Ah, crap. Ah, damn it, I did it again. How am I letting this happen to me? Game over, bro. Let's try one of those other modes. Yeah, it's pretty widescreen. It's pretty crazy. The arcade was the kind where screens were facing upwards and you're actually looking at a mirror. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. How's the magazine coming, by the way? I'd love a hard copy once you're ready. It's coming along. The third issue is, it's just taking a while. There's a lot that I'm trying to pack into it. And the more I put into it, the harder it becomes to edit. The software starts running super slow, and I'm just, it gets kind of tedious. So I'm trying to, I stopped working on it for a couple of days so I could kind of rethink a couple of things I'm doing and see if maybe maybe I can leave out some things, or maybe I can condense some things. And the upside to that is it would make the magazine cheaper. The fewer pages the magazine is, the cheaper it gets. So I don't necessarily want it to be short, but so I'm trying to keep like a good length on the magazine, but I also don't want it to be enormous. And that's kind of where things were headed, because there's so much crap I was putting in this issue. So I'm trying to just rethink a couple of things about it. So I'll go back to work on it tomorrow. Dual screen. If you need help, ask us, bro. Probably more people than just me. That would help. Oh, I appreciate that. I do. I definitely do appreciate that. It's not really something that I could get help with, but because of the way I'm doing things, but that's very, very kind. I appreciate that. Lots of big pictures. Yeah, there is quite a few pictures. Side will release no magazine before its time, like a fine wine. What's up, Brian? How you been? I'll try the dual screen mode on this one. Darius 2. It's not quite as stretched out because it's just 2 screens instead of 3. This might be the one that's on PC Engine. I can't remember. I think there's a couple of them on PC Engine. Super CD. Yeah. This is very familiar. Cyrus the Magazine Virus. What's up, Down Phoenix? Martin, what's up, Martin? What the other odd system? What? What other odd system are your favorites? Proofreading, test audience, soundboard. Oh, I appreciate that. Tricom, thank you for that. Yeah. Before, I don't know. We'll see about that. I've been proofreading. I had my daughter helping me proofread. I don't know if I want to open that up to everybody, but I might do that. I appreciate that. 3DO, dude, I love the 3DO. John helped me get excited about 3DO a couple of years ago, and I bought a FC10, the top loader, and it's been fantastic. It works very, very well. I like a lot of odd stuff. Of course, the Atari Jaguar, the Atari 5200. I like weird stuff. I like all the Atari stuff that I have. In television, you know. We're not going to get into that, though. But, you know, weird stuff. The Wii U, I like the Wii U. Yeah. I'm a fan of oddball stuff. For show, for show. Never see you play 3DO on this channel. Yeah, thank you, Dev Phoenix. I used to do a lot of 3DO stuff. I just go through bursts where I'm working on different things and excited about different things. But you'll definitely see more 3DO stuff eventually. Thank you, Treco. Martin, I do not have an Intellivision. Is there flash carts for that system? Yeah, there is one. It's called the LTO Flash, but I can't get one. It's really hard to get and very expensive. So I just try to buy cartridges for. Well, I haven't bought any in a while, but I have a lot of cartridges for the Intellivision. And if there's something that I really want to play, I just have to emulate it. Like if it's a ROM or a homebrew or something. Which kind of sucks for a television, but that's really the only solution I have because I'm not getting one of those LTO flash carts. It's just not happening. Maybe down the road something will happen for that, but yeah, I don't know. Do you have any old computer set? Well, I have the Atari XEGS. I do have a couple of old IBM-based computers, but they're not like super old, and they don't really work, so that doesn't really count. I do want to get... Let me just say this. I want to get something that doesn't make any sense to buy, but I want to get it. I want to get an Apple II GS, and I want it with everything, with the monitor and the floppy disk drives and all the stuff. I want an Apple II GS. Doesn't make any sense to get one, but the reason I want to get one is because we were really big into Apple II for a long, long, long time. We had an Apple II clone called the Laser 128 that we had at our house, and that's what we had for many years. And when I went to the 5th grade, yeah, it was the 5th grade, my teacher had an Apple II GS in the classroom, and she would let me goof around on it because I knew a lot about Apple computers. And I was so impressed and blown away by that computer. I just wanted to be on that computer all the time. Nobody else really cared about it but me in the whole class. But I've always wanted one because it's just really cool. Apple II GS is like the cream of the crop as far as Apple II goes. So I would like that very much. But yeah, I don't have any plans to do that anytime soon. And I can just emulate Apple II stuff, but I want the 2GS. If I could find one that was good and had the upgrade stuff, because the Apple II GS has a bunch of upgrade options also. So there's some really cool stuff you can do with it. Commodore 128, or Commodore 64, excuse me, 120, excuse me. Commodore 64 is another one that I would like to get, but I don't have as much... I don't really have a connection to that computer necessarily. The only one that I ever really used was my cousin had one, and then there was one at a school that I was at when I was in the 6th grade, and we played it a little bit, but I wasn't really into it. Not like I was with the Apple. This chat is going so fast, I don't think I can keep up with it. Do not have an Intellivision. Is a flash card. Oh, we already talked about that. Okay. Are you playing Neo Geo? No, this is on my PS5. This is a collection of Darius, whatever, however you say it. Shooters. Shmups. I know, people don't say shooters for shmups or anymore. Whatever. I don't know the lingo. I don't want to identify the game. Hashtag cancel Psy. We identify as a shmup now, sir. My cousin had a television. It's always been one of my faves. Yeah, I love in television, old school in television. Don't really talk about it much anymore for obvious reasons, but do love it. Down Phoenix, I think it would be cool if there was an Apple II thing that is like Commodore 64 or... Oh, yeah, an Apple II Mini? Dude, that would actually be really cool. Yeah. We had Apple II at my school, nostalgia. Dude, absolutely. Apple II was the shit in the 80s. IBM took over in the 90s. Yeah. All through the 80s. Yeah. We had we had our Laser 128 until, I'm going to say, probably 1990, maybe, yeah, 89, 90. So we had that Laser 128 for at least probably 5 years. Probably 5 years. Before that, we had a TRS-80 little microcomputer, and it was amazing for back in the day, but it couldn't really do anything. Barely could do anything. My girlfriend had a 2GS in her classroom. Yeah, 2GS was really cool. Tommy Dio says, I want a Commodore 64 and a ZX Spectrum. Yeah, ZX I don't know much about. I've only seen the videos on YouTube and talked with people about it. Oregon Trail, of course. Of course, Oregon Trail. Everyone played that. Print Shop. Remember Print Shop on the Apple? Everyone got obsessed with printing everything. The teachers would print these long-ass banners all the time. Do you have any favorite Apple II games? Yeah. All the Eamon RPGs, the text-based RPGs, for sure. And then South Pacific was a game that I really liked. It's like a little... I don't know. I guess I would say it's kind of like... How do you describe South Pacific? I don't know how I would describe it. It's like kind of like Commando meets Metroid, maybe. I know that's a strange comparison, but... And then Commando. Commando was another game I had on Apple that I really liked. Defender on the Apple is really good. There's a really good version of Defender on there. And then Infiltrator. We had Infiltrator 2. I really liked that. My brother was really into Chuck Yeager's Flight Simulator. There's a bunch of games on Apple that I really enjoyed. And we had so much shareware. It was crazy. Tons of shareware. I first played original SimCity on Apple II. I think it was, yeah, SimCity. I never played that on Apple II. It sounds like it would be really good on there. On Apple II GS, especially because of the sound, I bet that was fantastic. Because the 2GS had the same sound processor as the Super Nintendo. Believe it or not, it had the exact same sound processor as Super Nintendo. So it sounded like a Super Nintendo. Which was like, I mean, obviously way better than what we had with the 2E or the 2E clone that we had. Yeah. Evil says, you call me a shmup one more time, I swear to God. Martin says, I have a Commodore 128 I could part with since I haven't used at all. I had some projects for it, but never ended up doing anything with it. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Commodore 128. Yeah, I've never used one of those. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with Commodore. Or Amiga. The only Amigas I ever used was for TV production stuff. We had an Amiga in my high school. They had one in the library that was used for their... Believe it or not, we had like a little TV thing that we would do for filming football games and stuff. Me and my brother filmed all the football games, and then we would load them into the VCRs, the decks that they had in the little studio at the high school, and then they would throw up titles on the screen using an Amiga. And then when I went to college, we had Amigas for CG effects and stuff there as well. That's the only of that I've ever used, but I never used... I played a Commodore 64 a couple times, but not a 128. No, I'm wrong. I think it was an Apple II. Oh, okay. Grayscale monitor. Played Math Blasters. Oh, I don't remember that. It's called Number. There were so many of those little games that we played in school, dude. They had all these little games. I don't even, I bet if I saw them, I would be like, "Oh no, I remember this." But right now, I don't. It's not really coming to. It's not really. I don't really remember. Moon Patrol, Spy vs. Spy, Carmen San Diego, Montezuma's Revenge, Little Computer People, Ikari Warriors. Yeah, some great games on Apple. Back in the day, you ever play the old Koei games like Romance of the Three Kingdoms? Oh my god. I saw, like, I'm trying to remember if I played any of those back then. I know that I remember seeing the ads in the magazines and stuff, and I just don't remember if I don't think so. I don't think I played those. The Ultima games? Yeah, I played a couple of the Ultimas a little bit. I didn't get into them that much. That was a little bit later. I think when those were really more popular, I was kind of focused on other kinds of games, but I played a couple of the Ultima games. Yeah, the Sony sound chip and it was the same sound chip. Phoenix Paste, maybe it was a Mac, Apple. Oh yeah. It might have been Mac. That's true. It probably wasn't Mac. Yeah. Amiga titles are all over old horror movies and TV shows. I can tell you back in the day, I would see in computer magazines and stuff, I would see photographs of Amiga games, and I would be like, good God, this looks amazing, because they would have the best arcade ports. I remember the first time I saw Shadow of the Beast, it was an Amiga version. I was like, holy crap, that's amazing. You know, it got it on. I ended up getting it on the TurboGrafx, and that was like, damn, really good music and graphics in that game. I don't know if the game's that good, but it looks and sounds fantastic. Si, will you go to the Alamo Gordo with me? What? What? Si, will you go to Alamo Gordo with me and this Cemetery games? Or Dig Cemetery? I don't know what you're talking about. Alamo Gordo. I don't know what that is. Down Phoenix, maybe we should find a bunch of certain Intellivision console while we're there. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Wow. Alright, I'm going to switch off of this. It's fun kind of just talking, watching the chat. Oh, the landfill? Is that the place where they buried all those E.T. games? I see. I got you. Psi is a psyop, yes. A cycloptic psyop that from the lizard people. That's correct. What are you guys up to this weekend? I just got a text from my mom. My nephew, who's now just a few months old, is sitting up eating by himself at the table, and they had to send me pictures. That's fun. Family. It's all about family, you know. Slowing moving things from one home to the next. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Eating Paste. I'm glad you have more space and you're going to be more comfortable, happier. I think that's fantastic. Darcy O says, "Are you into N64 at all?" Like, oh, dude, I love the N64. I still have my N64. It's not my original one, but the one that I had, the one that I kept, and I use an EverDrive for that. I bought a cheap like knockoff EverDrive off of eBay a few years ago. Whenever it's probably been like 3 years ago at this point, and it plays all the games. Some of the homebrew stuff doesn't want to work on it, but every retail game works on it, and most of the homebrew stuff works, and I love it. It's a blast. The original N64 is one of those systems that people debate about, you know, do you want to play original hardware? Do you not? They have their reasons for and against that kind of stuff. It's kind of a horse that's been beaten to death, I guess, but it's still worth talking about, and it's definitely worth playing. I love the N64 for sure. Chilling watching some dude called Psy. Sounds like a loser. Psy. What a stupid name. He sounds stupid and old. Hanging out. Girlfriend starts work back at school on Tuesday. Oh, okay. Well, definitely take advantage of the time you have. People get busy. Down Phoenix repeating the same shit I already did in Baldur's Gate 3 times already. First time a goof up on my part. Second time a bug that caused me to not be able to progress. Oh my God. Worst thing in an RPG or a game like that is having to just redo shit that you've already done. I don't know how many times, you know, over the years, I'd forget to save it or something, and then you waste hours, or even if it's just a few minutes, it can get on your nerves. But like, there's nothing worse than losing a whole bunch of progress. So irritating. Eating paste. I'm super happy too. Oh, good. Very good. Excellent. I will accept no other answer. Eating paste. Paste is going to make a game tour in a few months. Dude, I'm looking forward to it, dude. Absolutely. Down Phoenix, they should make a Never Drive for consoles where it has no games. Okay. Like the super graphics. That's like 5 games. Although it can play all the PC Engine stuff, but Darcio, what am I up to? Well, I'm sipping on a Monster Punch energy drink, looking through my games on the computer. Oh, that's cool. Monster Punch? I've never had Monster Punch. That's interesting. You know what I like? I don't know if it's Monster brand necessarily, but I like the coffee ones, or the mocha, you know, caramel, different kinds of coffee flavored ones. I love those. I like those way too much. I can't really buy them because I will drink them fast. Darcio, I love N64. Wish I had an EverDrive. You can get one pretty cheap. They're not as cheap as they used to be, but they're not too bad. E-Paste, I'm going to do streams when I unpack my collection. I cannot wait, dude. I'm so excited to see your stuff when you start doing your videos and stuff. For show, for show. Down Phoenix, no, I meant it is just a dummy cart. Oh. They just released a Never Drive that doesn't do anything. You're just like, hey, there's no spot for an SD card. That's right. It's a Never Drive. What? You didn't read the description. It's actually just a shell. There's not even like a circuit board or anything. Tommy says, Sai, when are you going to play online co-op with Evil? I don't know. I want to. Evil, I don't know. Evil's kind of giving me like the Like, he's kind of stringing me along a little bit. I feel like I'm being, I don't know, like, is this really going to happen, Evil, or is this just like promises that'll never happen? Are you afraid to take me home to meet everyone? Is that what it is? Or is this relationship not going anywhere? I feel like I'm wasting my youth. I gave you, Evil, the best years of my life. Like a transformer without a spark. Oh my god, it's getting very poetic. Eating paste. Antonio, there was an air guitarist who released a blank record. Oh, you don't say. I love you too, Evil. I love you. I'm sorry. I was only kidding. Yeah, you should stream, Tricom. Do that. Make it happen. Engage. Make it so. Tommy says, no way, sir. I will play with you if he doesn't. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that. Or T.O. I'm about calling you T.O. Sorry. Got to be consistent. You paste Evil, always flirting with Sai, but never really putting himself out there. Fake news. More deception, more lies. That's right. Always a bridesmaid. Yeah, do it. Tricom, do it. Do it. Do it. Everybody, press 1 in the chat to get Tricom to stream. Press 1 in the chat. Hang on, let me press 1. Hang on, I gotta participate in my own thing. 1. There we go. There we go. Super Off-Road 4-player tonight? Super Off-Road? Dude, that'd be great. That would be great. I haven't played that in forever. God dang. Pat, you're bringing back some memories, man. We would rent games like that. Like, I had one of those cheap 4-player adapters for the NES, the 4-score. I didn't have the fancy satellite. I would rent 4-player games, and we would all have a different kind of controller, because it would be like, I'd have, 2 people would have the NES pads, and then somebody would have to be on like the NES Advantage, and then somebody would have one of those shitty little ones with the yellow plastic. It wasn't even a D-pad. It was just like some kind of sensor pad where you'd rub your thumb across it, and it would like respond, but not very well. Somebody would bring over their own NES Max, and I'd look at them like they were crazy. I'm like, you like the NES Max? And like, I love the NES Max. And I'd be like, whatever, dude. There'd be a whole debate that would ensue because of that. Somebody would have one of those cheap joysticks from Walmart with the suction cups on the bottom. You know you had one of those. No, you have no excuse. You must do it. You are compelled. The internet demands it. Down Phoenix, that would be awesome. I love Super Off-Road. Yeah, hell yeah. Super Off-Road, the Baja. My favorite crappy SNES game of all time. Dude, I love Super Nintendo. I love the weird little lesser-known Super Nintendo games, too. Because I would rent games, and I would be the only one that would play them. Because whatever. Nobody else gave a shit. But I would rent these Super Nintendo games, and I would just spend all night playing stupid games that weren't even that great usually, but I would really get into them. Super Nintendo was just maybe I don't know. It was just a cool system. It was just a cool system. It sounded so good. The graphics were good. The games were fun. I love the style of Super Nintendo stuff. It's very cool. Genesis was a different flavor and sort of a different time period for me, but Super Nintendo, yeah, I was resistant to Super Nintendo when it first came out until we got one. Until we rented a Super Nintendo system. Until that happened, I actually was not interested in Super Nintendo because I was like, why? I was kind of upset with Nintendo at that time. And then I played Castlevania and F-Zero and a couple. We rented like 3 or 4. Oh, Super Mario World. I was like, holy shit, we have to have this. My mom was like, as soon as she saw us playing it, she was like, oh, okay, we're going to have to buy this. This is way better. Like, yeah. So we took the Super Nintendo back after we were done renting it, and she immediately went and got us the Super Nintendo. That was really cool. That was a fun time. Good times. That sensor pad sucks. Yeah, you're right. The Super NES version only had 2 players, though. Oh, you're talking about... oh, I didn't realize that. Darcy O says, second part of my first message because it has that fuzzy look of CRT. It's super good. It's the best. I haven't seen pictures slightly shaky as if it was on CRT. What did I miss? I missed... Oh, you're talking about for the N64? I'm sorry. My brother loved the Max. It was always somebody's brother. It was always somebody's brother. Never trust somebody that liked the NES Max. That was always my thing. I was like, there's always one. You got to watch that guy. It wasn't terrible. It was just kind of weird. The turbo was good on the Max. That's true. That generation was quite possibly the best. Oh, definitely. I rented the Super Nintendo a lot at Blockbuster before we got one. Yeah, it was really impressive. Those cases were cool. They sure were. I rented N64 a bunch and was lucky to get a Super Nintendo fairly early. I never rented an N64 because I got one when it came out. Well, I didn't get it when it first came out, but pretty close. I played one when it very first came out because my friend Eugene got one day one that it was out. So we were playing it, but N64, yeah, that was... I basically dropped out of college because of the N64. Like, I'm really not joking. It's not the N64's fault, but the N64, we skipped so many classes. We would skip classes, me and a bunch of other people, and we would all just go to Eugene's house and play the N64. And it was Mario Kart, GoldenEye, Star Fox, a bunch of 4-player games. We were just constantly, we were playing N64 all the time. Tommy, or Tio says, my oldest brother was the manager at a video store and hooked us up with game rentals for free. Dude, Tommy got the hookup. I bet you were renting games all the time. My brother worked for a TV local cable company who also had like a video rental place inside their office, and they rented games and movies, so we got free games from that. They just didn't have a very good selection, but we would take home a game. You could only take home one game at a time, but that's how I played Dune, the Battle for Arrakis on the Sega Genesis. I played that so many times because that was one of the games they had, and I really liked that game. That was a fun game. What's up, Max? I haven't seen you around in a while. Max, you have to get you a windscreen for your handheld microphone. If you're going to take that thing out on the lake where all the wind is, you got to put like something over it because, oof. I loved your videos, though. I love when you do your lake videos. Those are really cool. Let's see. Tricom says, I had a friend that always had the latest. He was the reason I got into 64 and PS1. Yeah, me and Eugene, it's funny because I had a PlayStation, Eugene had an N64, and we let each other borrow each other's systems. He was not interested in getting a PS1 until he borrowed mine. And then when we gave each other back our systems, we each went and bought the other ones. Like, I went to Toys R Us and got an N64, and he got a PlayStation. And I was like, I told you it was good. He's like, shut up. Because, like, for the longest time, he was giving me hell about it. He's like, PlayStation? I'm like, no, dude, PlayStation's really good. And he's like, I don't know, I guess. And then he borrowed mine, and that was the end of that. Good times, man. I had a Saturn, too, and I took it over, and we played Virtua Fighter 2. And I whooped his ass on Virtua Fighter 2. And then, of course, he got Killer Instinct Gold on the N64 and just took out his revenge on me, like, to the point to where I didn't even want to play him. Killer Instinct. I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to play. It was fun. Darcy says, or Mario 3 and use the filter on it called NTCX2 in the video options exactly like on a CRT. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I don't do too many of those filter kind of things. I actually have my my CRT sitting over in my little office area, and my twin Famicom is hooked up to that. So if I'm just playing games because I want them to look like they're supposed to, I just play on my CRT. I'm one of those people that has one of those big ass TVs. But that does sound like it would be pretty cool. Not sure why it won't post. There are no bad words in my message, just talking about an emulator. Oh, I don't know. That's strange. YouTube is so weird. I have no idea. Well, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to wrap up here. I might stream again later tonight. I might do another one. If I do, it'll be a while. But I think I'm going to wrap this one up. I've been going for a minute here. And I kind of don't want to play any more of this. That's only downside when you stream from PS5 is you're pretty much stuck with whatever game you stream in. Like, I can't change games in my stream. If I do, it ends the stream, and then I have to start a whole nother stream. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, evil stream, dude. Do it. Do it. Make it happen. Get me set up on the 4-player stuff. Let's figure that out. Quit teasing me. Max says you need to come on my show. I'm going to do a show about the... Dude, I don't really understand your obsession with the VHS tapes. I mean, I get the nostalgia, I guess, but I guess since I've been around tapes so much, you know, from all the stuff that I've done over the years and everything, I don't have nostalgia necessarily for it because, you know, whatever, I just don't. But that's interesting. When I moved out of the house that we had whenever I was married, we just threw away probably a couple of hundred VHS tapes. So really good stuff. I know I gave away a bunch of anime that was on VHS and a ton of movies. Tons of movies. I'm sure some of that stuff was worth money now. But at the time it was like, nobody will ever want this. Like, this is, I just could never see anybody ever having some kind of nostalgic thing for VHS. Like, even now, I kind of have a hard time understanding it. I don't just kind of have a hard time. I do have a hard time understanding it. But it is what it is, you know. You like it. That's cool. It's definitely cool. So anyway, a stream within a stream. All right, guys. Might be also through good hundo movies, but oh yeah. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Thanks for hanging out with me. This has been a blast. I know it's just been a lot of Darius stuff, but it's still pretty fun. So thank you for being here and hanging out. You hold a Coleco cart in your hands. It's very similar. Okay. Yeah, I think my love of super duper retro stuff kind of annoys some people. I know that for a fact. I've heard people tell me it's fucking stupid that I like that stuff, but I don't care. They can kiss my ass. And it's the same, Max. You love VHS, and if people don't understand it, then tell them to go to hell. Everybody loves what they love. And I love you guys. So, anyway, Darcy, Evil, Trichome, Max, John was here for a little bit, Tommy, Oyumiko, T.O., Down Phoenix, Eating Paste, Martin Meyer. Scrolling up, sorry, it's taking a minute. There's a lot of people. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss a bunch of people. I'm sorry. Down Phoenix, did I say you? Nodding 56. Brian F was here. Damn it, there's a lot of people. Baldo Gonzalez? I don't think I've ever seen that name before. Joe Barajas. Some good people. People that have come in that I haven't seen before. At least I don't remember. So if I have seen you, I'm sorry. I just don't remember. Born Distracted was here. Silver Wings. How could I miss Silver Wings? Man, there's a lot of people. Thank you guys. I think I needed this. I really just needed to chit chat for a while. Sometimes I just need. Oh, James Butcher was here. If I missed anybody, I'm really sorry. It's hard to get everybody in. But yeah, I just needed to hang out and chit chat. EJ Hilt, what's up, brother? It's been a minute since I tuned in since the Master System shoot 'em ups. Oh, really? Oh. I'm doing good. Thanks for coming in, dude. Definitely. I got to do some more Master System. Man, there's so many consoles. I get caught up in these, I'll do this and I'll do that and I'll do this and I neglect stuff and I feel like, oh no, I've neglected this, but what can you do? There's a lot of stuff. Anyway, so I got to go, but I thank you guys very much for hanging out, and I might be back later tonight. Or maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But thanks for being here. So I will see you again soon. Y'all take care. Go watch somebody. Oh, Luke comes in. What's up, Luke? You've neglected the Wii U. I'm a terrible Wii U owner. Absolutely. It just sits there staring at me, shivering in the cold. I don't deserve to own the Wii U, but I love the Wii U. Anyway. I'll see you guys later. Y'all take care.